Hi, it's Louise from Spiral Bright Insight, and it is Friday, the 13th of October 2023. And I wanted to do a short video about today, Friday the 13th, not so much from an astrology point of view or even an energy point of view, but just actually about the day itself, because I think certainly from my experience, but I think for most of us, we have bad or negative associations with Friday the 13th as a date. For those who are superstitious, it's said to be an incredibly unlucky day. And, if you think about some of the horror movies that have been made in its name, that should really say all, say all you need to know about it. But what is really interesting is that if you go back in time into history, sort of prior to the patriarchal sort of times that we are still living in, Friday the 13th was actually the day of the goddess, and it was celebrated among all of different societies as a day to celebrate the divine feminine. Now, if you think about it, there are 13 moon cycles in the year. Each moon cycle is only 28 days. So the 13th is midway through that cycle. And this really is a day to connect to the more feminine side of you and to really celebrate beauty. It's a day where, in ancient times gone by, they would celebrate intuition, softness, strength. But over time, as that day was so magical and so potent and so powerful, it has been inversed or inverted, as so many things have done in our world. So it is very much that midpoint where we are able to start to let go of what no longer serves and invite in the new. And it's interesting as well in the tarot that the 13th tarot card is actually the death card, which again, in a reading, many people see that card come up and it fills them with dread and terror. I'm just thinking of the James Bond movie. I can't remember which one it is, but the death card comes up and that is a really bad omen. But actually, for me and for so many other practitioners, the death card is actually not about something bad that's happening. It is about transformation and really letting go of the old, which is what happens in nature. Trees sort of shed their leaves each year so that they can create space for the new growth to happen. And that's what we are doing as well. As humans, we have to let go of what no longer serves us to make space to allow and invite the new to come in. So this is really a very special day where it's important, if you can, make the time to really tune in to that beautiful, soft yet strong, but soft feminine energy, and to try and find some harmony and balance within. Obviously, Venus is all about beauty, and we are about to have a very powerful solar new moon eclipse in Libra, which is the sign that relates to harmony, to peace, to balance, to seeing both sides, to being able to cooperate and collaborate and come together, rather than this huge sort of energy of conflict which seems to be taking over our world right now. So I just wanted to give a shout out as well to a lady called Joanne Dunne, who has a YouTube channel called Ascension Evolution, and I will share this particular sort of recording that she's done today. But she is talking about peace and how really, as we are all connected, and this is something that I fully believe, as we are all connected, when we are able to connect to a sense of and find peace within ourselves, the outer world will then reflect that. But while we are sort of battling with inner conflicts, and that can be so many things, so many themes, we're going to find it hard to achieve peace in our world. So she is inviting everybody to really do the work over the next few weeks to really identify what it is within you where you are not at peace, and to address that and try and shift that into more balance and harmony. And then on the 11/11, where we would normally sort of think of all those who have lost their lives, and of course that's something that we should all still do, but really come into a state of peace and affirm the word over and over again on that day. So that really touched me, and it felt very fitting with the Libran new moon that we are literally building up to as I record this video. And there is a lot of well, there's a lack of peace obviously in our world at the moment, but it is up to us to find that sense of balance within, which can then reflect out and have that beautiful ripple effect. So it sounds a bit trite, it sounds a bit you know, oh, it can't be that easy, but I do believe that our outer worlds reflect our inner worlds, and really all we can really do is start with ourselves and do the work on ourselves, because when we do that, we do it for everybody else. So happy Friday 13th. I hope that you can find some time today to appreciate the beauty around you, wherever you are, whether that's something really small, and to just find the softness within as well. And I wish you well, and thank you for watching.